So for the guys who you like the least amount, where would you want them to take you?
Like a 5-star steakhouse. I'm married, but we're open.
In 1 year, I f***ed about 40 Japanese guys. I f***ed about 10 Korean guys.
Imagine a man meeting me in this dress and still playing with my time.
A nigga that's broke.
Found out he was married.
Oh!
Wife beat me up.
I'm gonna start calling all men males from now on.
If I ever get pregnant with a son, I'm returning it to the sender because I don't want to raise one. I don't care.
All right, who I'm with?
Anthony Threes.
How old are you?
67 years old.
One thing you did when you were in your 20s that you regret. That would change your life today.
I regret being a hoe. When I was in my 20s, I was a.
What do you mean by that?
I was doing a lot of women that I shouldn't have been doing, and I had a family that I could deal with. So I was just out there doing, anybody. Not like that, but I was just picking and choosing what I wanted and who I wanted. Because I had a little reputation here in Springfield, and that got me a lot of things, and especially a lot of women. And I regret using them and, regret using who I was.
So you would have not, smashed the women?
I wouldn't have smashed them like I did, no.
What would you would have did?
What would I would have done? Stay with my one son's mother and been married and been happy today. That's probably a regret that I've gotten over, but I would still be with her. Because I still have some great feelings for her in my heart, but I know how to navigate through that. But I wouldn't have been the hoe that I was back then.
So what made you be a...
It was ingrained in me. My uncle was a hoe. My grandfather was a hoe. My brothers was hoes. My cousins was hoes. I'm sorry, it might not sound right. My mama was. I'm telling the truth.
See, ladies and gentlemen, what you just witnessed there is called accountability. Dude said he was out there slinging that thing out there in the 70s. Tearing them things up left and right. Discombobulating the spines, touching the cuckoo button, shoving it all the way in the back of the oven, and look what it got him. He lost his family. Well, he ain't gonna say he lost his family, but he wish he could be with his baby mama.
Yeah, you see, man. Yeah.
Nah, real talk, this is very impressive. And a real mechanic should be able to hear what's wrong. Straight like that. You've been doing it long enough, you know what different sounds make. You know timing belts, you know heads, you know gaskets, you know the different sounds that a car that ain't running on all 8 supposed to be making, bro. Or a diesel engine mechanic, whatever it is. When you're a true master of your craft, man, you should know what you're doing, bro. Man shit. Speaking of hardworking men, check this next dude out, bro. This funny.
And see, that comes from sitting up there pulling on that mother knob. And see that finger there got that mother all up in that knuckle there got mother arthritis. Look at that motherfucker. When you go to a club or a restaurant or out to dinner, your shit be looking like that. Standing with that tough dinner mother truck guy. Shit be like that right there. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, man, how is it motherfucking nothing? And see, all down in here, you had to put dye green on this.
I found this video on TikTok because I've been seeing a lot of memes using it, and this is the original clip. So I was like trying to get the context behind it, but he been driving them trucks for years, and he got that arthritis in that wrist, man. Say, bro, real talk, y'all better get them honey packs a break, man. I feel like that's like Red Bull on the slick, man. You know, they tell you it's all good until you find out people been dropping dead because of them. I ain't saying that's what's happening. I'm just saying it's possible. I don't put nothing past them. Then you be buying them from the shady dudes at the gas station too? Man, look.
Welcome in. I'll have you with that. And what's your name?
Tommy.
Tommy, how old are you?
I am 43.
43. And what do you do?
Nah, I would never go on a 20v1, dog. Nah, for what? Why would I set myself up to look stupid? That's crazy as hell.
If you just take a 40-year-old woman who cussed her mama, moved out, got by a whole bunch of guys, kept 2 of the kids in her 20s, went through her 30s, arguing and talking shit with everybody but the boss at her job. By the time she's 40, she is useless to a man in a meaningful relationship. Wow. She's straight for the stroke, though.
Guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I know plenty of women like that in real life, right? That's like the female version of that uncle that never moved out your grandma's house. Like, they basically the equivalent of each other. They're losers.
A nigga that's broke.
Controlling niggas.
American niggas. Niggas that want 50-50. Part-time scammers. Narcissists. Niggas who stay with their mama.
Y'all know what's crazy about this? And I promise you I ain't playing, dog. I feel like if we was to look at their checking account and we add them all up, I bet you they wouldn't even equal up to $6,000 or $7,000 between all of them. Real talk. The women that got the highest demands for these men never got money, bro. Never.
Lost me right there, baby.
Yes, pull up, bird. So,
hell no.
What's wrong with 50-50?
Because I feel like when you do 50-50, that just like makes the woman walk in her masculine energy. Like when you do 50-50, it's just giving like, damn, like why do you not want to be the man and lead shit? You know what I mean?
So why does females get mad when the man try to control the situation?
Ma'am, a feminine woman that gotta go 50-50 still gonna be feminine. But guess what? That man that she got more than likely gonna get her to the point where she gotta go 100-0. He gonna be doing everything while she's sitting up there living a lavish lifestyle because of her femininity. I'm telling you.
When you get that late night call from old girl. I can come over? Alright, just let me throw some clothes on. Alright. Bitch, I'm already dressed. You don't know who you fucking with.
Say, bro, moral of the story is if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity waits for nobody.
Any card, pick a card, any card.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If you eating out at Waffle House and it's gonna stress you out, if you gotta pay for the bill, bro, you probably need to go back to the drawing board and focus on building skills and shit like that and getting a higher income, dog. Because Waffle House is not even expensive. The bill might be different even if you order the same meal 10 times in a row, but it ain't that expensive.
That's what y'all see for real?
The dick tips.
Babe, why my fingers look like that today?
They're ETs. Open this for me with your beef. Your light bulb fingers. Come on, open this. They look like uncircumcised. Nah, boy, stop, bro.
Why you busting on my fingers, though?
Bro,
there's nothing wrong with my fingers. What's wrong with my fingers?
they look like
What's wrong with my fingers?
When we were kids, that would take the grapes and put them on the tip of our fingers and be like that. That's what that is.
Really, babe?
You absolutely wrong.
I fucked up.
I love you though. Now before I open this, what you would...
Nah, man, I heard the club fingers is a medical thing or whatever. It's a diagnosis and it's genetic and things of that nature. He can't control it. But hey, he's taking it on the chin. I ain't gonna hold you because I worked for this one guy at my old job, man. I think his name was Adonis. He had those club fingers and he hated every time somebody brought it up, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Not only did he have the club fingers, he was a small, tiny dude. He just was getting messed over left and right.
I'm gonna start calling all men males from now on.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
One, because I can't be emotionally attached to a male. Okay, so I'm saving myself some heartache. Two, none of y'all are real men.
It's amazing. You are 100% wrong.
So I'm wasting my breath by calling you a man. And three, y'all love to refer to us as females, right? Because that's our gender. So I will be referring to you as males.
Ooh, wow.
Since that's your gender. The word man is going to be strictly reserved for a man. The rest of y'all males can get on. Get on, Mel.
I know what happened here, bro. One of them Shaz or Tyrones touched the cuckoo button in the back of the oven, and she ain't been right ever since. And now she hates every man because she can't be with that guy. That's all it is. I'm telling you, bro. She's mad. She can't control these little boys. Nigga piped her down and sent her back to the streets.
Imagine a man meeting me in this dress and still playing with my time. This man saw me walk in the lounge last night, left his seat to come sit beside me, watched me order a hookah and not one but 2 drinks. Whole time talking my ear off, begging for a date. And didn't pick up the check.
Oh, Lord.
Baby, this was the date. So no, you can't have my number, because the only thing that passed the vibe check was this dress.
See, that's what women be tripping right there, dog. First of all, that wasn't even no real date. She was imagining this. That's crazy to me. But second of all, you know, at the end of the day, this dude don't owe you nothing. And so many of y'all trying to finesse dudes, he don't know what's what no more. Now, if he would have asked you out and said, okay, cool, I'll bring you to the same spot or another spot, and, you know, obviously he's going to pay for it, that's a different story. But this dude wasn't obligated to buy you anything. Why do y'all feel so entitled?
I want to ask y'all a question. Am I wrong? I just ended a 5-year relationship with this woman because she found out that her baby daddy got killed about 2 weeks ago. And she always told me how they was close. They good co-parents, and I ain't gonna lie, you know, everything been straight. Never thought anything of it. But she just texted me today talking about she went to the tattoo place and got his name tatted and talking about RIP him. What? That shit over with. She got this name tatted. She like, oh, but he's dead. That's my child's father. We had a good bond, and I'm forever sad. And all this shit. I'm like, I don't give a single. Obviously, your loyalty lied with that. So, you know, I don't give a if it's been 5 years. Name's tatted. Can't your baby daddy. Get her obituary.
Say, bro, that's dead. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't go for that. Me personally, I wouldn't take it. You know, why is you tattooing this guy on you, even though I know that's just your baby daddy, but we together now. And that's why I be telling y'all, bro, listen, take your ball and go home. And sometimes, don't even deal with them all together, bro. Like, I understand some of y'all got a soft spot for the kids and all that, but you run the risk of this happening. He probably helping out with the bills and everything, doing stuff for the kid, playing daddy, and this is how she shows respect for him, by showing respect for the dead. Listen, it just couldn't be me, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. It couldn't be me.
If I wanted to take you on a first date, would Pizza Hut be okay?
It better
depends.
be. What would it depend on?
How much I like you. It would depend.
So for the guys who you like the least amount, where would you want them to take you?
Like a 5-star steakhouse.
And the guys you like the most, where would you go with them?
I would probably expect less, just because I like them.
But why make the man that you like the least amount invest more up front than the guys who you're more attracted to?
Because he's got to work for it. Since I like him the least amount, he's got to work for it. At least I'm giving him a chance.
You're the prize in a relationship.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Why wouldn't we be?
But the more attractive guy, he's a prize to you.
That part.
No. I believe the woman's always the prize. Man should work for a woman.
And what should a woman do for a man?
Oh, that's a good... That's a good question. Care and love. Yes. Offer support and love.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's messed up, but that's the way the world works, dog. Pretty privilege is a real thing, and whatever a woman finds attractive, that guy's gonna get the red carpet rolled out for him. It's basically an inverse relationship. She likes you a lot, the least amount of work you gotta do. Flip it. She don't like you that much, you gotta put in that real work. It's really just that simple, dog. But to you men, all you gotta do is focus on picking up on that. If she's making you drunk through hoops, that is the litmus test that tells you what her attraction level to you is. Use it to your advantage.
Have you dated Korean guys?
Yes and no. I didn't date them. I did have one-night stands with them.
How was the experience?
It fell short.
What do you mean it was short? Like physically or time-wise?
Everything.
Why? What happened?
Well, that's a question I should ask you. You're a Korean guy. What
happened?
Because the Japanese don't have that problem that much. They don't.
Wait, but what was the sample size for Korean people?
Okay, the data pool actually that I collected for Korean guys is less than the ones from Japanese guys. Well, I cannot say the complete conclusion yet, but from what I have gathered for now, the Japanese are actually also in length and in length of time, endurance and stamina, and actually also creativity, to be honest.
Creativity.
Oh yeah, they're creative. Like you guys have missionary, they have everything else from the Catholic Church to Buddhism.
Can you share the number of guys? Like, yeah.
In 1 year, I about 40 Japanese guys. I about 10 Korean guys.
So there's quite many. And they're all short?
Say, bro, I don't really got too much to say about this, but I'm going to say this. She definitely got a high body count. Her body probably in the 500 range. I ain't going to hold you. 50 bodies in like 1 year, bro. That's crazy. But another thing I'm going to say is this, man. One thing that caught my eye, bro, my ear, she said them Japanese dudes is creative. I ain't going to lie to y'all, bro. One time when I was, I probably had just started watching them type of videos. But, man, I seen one Asian dude doing like a helicopter thing on a woman. I said, bruh, that's kind of wild right there. And if I'm not mistaken, that was some Japanese people. Yo, hey, don't judge me, man. Y'all done seen that before.
Are you ladies single?
No, we're bad bitches.
I'm married, but we're open.
How'd you get your husband to agree to that?
It was his idea.
Open on both your sides or just his?
Yeah, it was open on both of our sides. We decided, we came together and talked and agreed that we both can't give each other the full experience of what we'd like. So we're both dating around and we're having it's very healthy and very good.
What boundaries do you have if you're comfortably sleeping with other people on both sides?
The only boundary that we have is pretty much just wear a condom all the time and make sure you come home at the end of the night. Other than that, we like to meet each other's partners just to make sure that everything's like, they're treating them right, everything's cool, but that's it. We've been together for 5 years.
So let's say I wanted to experience this with you. What would the process look like?
We have to be talking for a month before we sleep together. You have to meet my husband. They have to kind of approve, and that's it.
Does he watch during the act or?
No.
Not yet.
He can. He can if he wants to, but he usually doesn't want to.
Hey, man, they breaking cardinal rules. You never invite nobody into your relationship or your marriage, dog. And, man, he think that he's winning right now. But trust me, the amount of bodies that she's going to be able to catch, even though none of y'all might not find her attractive, there's a guy out there desperate enough to hit any type of woman that you come across, bro. So it's always going to be a lopsided advantage favoring the woman, because most men's primary objective is to go and sleep around with women, and the easier they make it, the better. So a woman who wants an open relationship is going to always have more options than a man in an open relationship. It's really that simple, bro.
This might be controversial, but I obviously don't care. I always tell my potential partners, if I ever get pregnant with a son, I'm returning it to the sender because I don't want to raise one. I don't care. I don't care. I might as well be one of those people that flip out and cry when they're having a girl at a gender reveal, because I do not want to have a son. I don't want to raise one. I do not want to potentially raise someone's abuser. I don't want to potentially raise someone. In this society, I just don't see a possibility of raising someone that doesn't contribute to a woman suffering in some way. And I just don't want to be a part of that. I don't think that it's worth having one.
So let me get this straight. He's good enough to sleep with, but if he bring forth the child that just so happened to be a male, you're going to send it back to him. But if you have a daughter, you're going to keep it. But I wonder if you're going to let him see the daughter, because you hate men, obviously. I don't know how that works, man. I could be wrong, but it's kind of confusing. This is the delusional shit that we be talking about, bro. Y'all be setting y'all self up to become single mothers. With this type of attitude, I already know she gonna be a single mama, bro.